It is another beautiful day for Kapampangan basketball as we bring you the continuing coverage of your 2023 to 2024 Delta Cup Intermunicipalities and Cities Basketball Tournament. Coming to you live inside the Bren Sigyao Convention Center in the city of San Fernando, Pampanga, the home of Sinag Liga Asia's Born 2001 Cup inaugural season champions, the Pampanga Delta. As we can see here, Vincent Malkut and the rest of the One Sasmuan team trying to make a statement here and trying to get their second lucky win of the tournament. At makakaharap niya dito, itong si Gabriel Mercado and the rest of the United Tumasan Ballers trying still to continue and end this elimination with a bang. Our game at hand, One Sasmuan contra United Tumasan Ballers. Penelope Wilhelmina at your service alongside with Direct Mike Dan and Direct.
Well, good afternoon, Penelope. So, magandang tanghali mga kabalen. Tungayan po natin ang laban na ito ng One Sasmuan kontra United Tumasan Ballers.
And yes, speaking of tunghayan, matutunghayan at matututukan natin itong Delta Cup sa ating Facebook page at Pampanga PIO, at meron din po tayo YouTube channel na pwede nyo pong isubscribe at Pampanga_PIO, and of course pwede nyo din pong tutukan sa sa broadcast partner nitong Delta Cup, ang Sinag Liga TV YouTube channel. Oh, so before anything else, let's take a look direct muna itong kung nasaan na ba itong United Tumasan Ballers at One Sasmuan sa ating team standings.
So, ito, so yung Tumasan Ballers, nasa pang-5 siya. United Tumasan, 4-4. 4 wins, 4 loss. Ang One Sasmuan naman, 1-7 ang win-loss record niya. Pero dapat ingatan ng Tumasan Ballers itong One Sasmuan kasi nanalo sila kahapon. Coming from a win to kahapon against Santa Ana, 75-71.
And yes, that is their first win of the tournament, and hindi na natin to patatagalin pa. Let's now coming up is the battle between One Sasmuan contra United Tumasan Ballers. And now I'm turning you over to Ram Valid for our Delta Cup starters of the game.
Good morning once again, Delta Cup fans. We're coming to you live from the Bren Sigyao Convention Center, San Fernando City, Pampanga. This is the Delta Cup 2024 Intermunicipalities and Cities Basketball Tournament. Presented to you by Governor Dennis Delta Pineda and powered by coverage partner Sinag Liga Asia. We're also live at the Pampanga Public Information Office, FB page, and YouTube channel. Our second game for today, it's the battle between One Sasmuan and your United Tumasan Ballers. And now let's meet the starters for both teams. First, for your One Sasmuan. Point guard number 30, Aris Beltran. Shooting guard number 6, Vincent Marucon. At center number 3, Kobe Bandal. Forward number 17, Jomari Vista. And the other forward number 8, Judel Espiritu. One Sasmuan is led by Coach JC Cruz. Assistant coaches Kevin Roncal, Jobet Manganti, Joey Razon, and Nathan Cruz. Your One Sasmuan. And now let's meet the starters for your United Tumasan Ballers. Point guard number 10, Kenneth Bata. Shooting guard number 8, Gab Mercado. Small forward number 2, AJ Lizorn. Power forward number 75, Kurt Zapata. And center number 71, Kyle Mercado. Head coach for United Tumasan Ballers is PJ Mercado. Assistant coaches Ryan Mercado, Evelson Kanda, Ran Basilio, and Robert Carrion. Your United Tumasan Ballers. Game officials charged in action, Michael Galutera, Jong Banayat, and John Leziguez. This is the Delta Cup 2024.
For starters for Wances Muan, we have here Marukut, Beltran, Banal, Vista, and Espiritu. At para sa panig ng United Tumasan Ballers, Batak Mercado, Gab Mercado, Kyle Mercado, AJ Lyson, and Kurt Zapata. Penelope Wilhelmina at your service alongside with Direct Mike Danan for the battle between Wances Muan contra United Tumasan Ballers. First possession goes to Tumasan Ballers. Direct Mike, if I am not mistaken, this is our first time to cover United Tumasan Ballers.
Oo nga. Pero nakakabigla yung Wances Muan win yesterday. So wala pa silang panalo nung yesterday, yung una nilang panalo at 4 yung naging lamang nila sa Santa Ana with only 8 players. Ngayon, they're fielding 7 players. So dapat yung Tumasan Ballers mag-ingat sa Wances Muan dito sa larong to.
Speaking of Wances Muan getting their first win, they were able to, these two teams, they were able to get their first basket of the ball game. We're tied at 2, 9 minutes and 16 seconds remaining. Banal to Beltran. Beltran. No good for Aris Beltran. Only a 10-man lineup direct for Wances Muan. But they were able to win their game yesterday with only 8-man lineup. Let's see what will Wances Muan and this United Tumasan Ballers do.
Pero kasalukuyan, Pen, ayan, 7 pa lang yung darating. Siguro may darating pa sila mga ibang players para at least makatulong sa laban na ito against Santo Tomas.
Easy layup for AJ Lyson. Nice kick. Jumper. Balik pa din sa Wances Muan. Possession. Sorry, miss for the side of Wances Muan. It wasn't the usual play na pinapakita ng Wances Muan, Direct Mike.
Oh, yes, pero siguro nagkakapaan pa yung mga players ng Wances Muan dito, no? Para at least makapuntos sila against Santo Tomas.
And based on the team standings, with of course, United Tumasan Ballers stands at 4 wins and 4 losses. It's actually, they're still quite a good team. And you mentioned before, nang nakakover natin tong Wances Muan, yung mga talo ng Wances Muan is a very close loss, diba? It's either 3-point advantage, 5-point advantage. So, they're both good teams. It's still trying to end this elimination round with a win.
Well, yun nga, tungkol nga doon sa mga score, no? Na yun lang, natalo sila, minimal lang yung lamang nung kalaban. Eh, syempre, basketball ito, takbuhan. So, syempre, napagod din siguro yung mga bata sa paglalaro. At yun, medyo minalas yung mga panalo nila. Pero sana, mapakita ng Wances Muan na meron pa rin talaga silang bubuga. Resilient naman yung mga bata. Nakita naman natin, nanalo sila kahapon. 8 lang yung player nila.
Yes, and a successful attempt shot there for Wances Muan care of Beltran earlier. Sumagot naman itong si Zapanta. 7-4, 7 minutes and 8 seconds. Sorry, miss. Out of bounds. Substitution on the first. Take a look. That beautiful pass. That nice attempt in a basket count for United Tumasan Ballers. 17 on the shot clock, 6 minutes and 52 on the game clock. What will the United Tumasan do? Nadulas yun sa kamay ng Tumasan. Easy basket. Sorry, miss. For the side of Wances Muan, ang ganda na sana ng play na yun. Ang dali na sana ng basket noon.
Oo nga, pero hindi sinigurado yung layo niya dun sa basket para ma-shoot ng mabuti yon. Hindi pa naman siya sinabayan nung mga players ng Santo Tomas na nagbabantay sa kanya.
Here. Marukot. Marukot on the drive. No good. Put back na ito. No good pa rin. Kuha pa na dito ng United Tumasan. Ang possession. Mercado. Palakas yung pasa, but they were able to keep the ball at their hands.
Maganda yung pinapakitang depensa ng One sa Smuan. At least nakakuha silang mga bola. Nakakuha sila ng bola. Pero kaya lang hindi nila na co-convert into baskets yung mga na-steal nilang bola. Sayang.
You have a very good point there, Direk. As well as ito din ng mga United Tumasan ballers. They're matching the energy na pinapakita ng One sa Smuan when it comes to defense. Of course, care of Vincent Marukot. Player who always steps up for One sa Smuan. Baka kasi dahil start pa lang, nagwa-warm up pa lang din talaga sila.
Siguro nga.
But here, medyo mabilis yung facing natin dito as we approach the 5 minutes and 29 seconds of our ball game. 9-4 in favor of United Tumasan ballers. Nice move. So, that's no good. Medyo kinulang doon si Jonel Espiritu. So, Gab Mercado. Oh, nice kick. Easy basket for Angelo David. Nice kick from AJ Laison. Ganda ng play na yun. So, Vista. Vista gets the 3. And 1. Let me correct that. He wasn't able to get a basket, but he was able to get a free throw for that attempt.
Okay, nakita natin si number 8, no, Jonel Espiritu. Hindi niya na hinto yung pagpuntos nung Santo Tomas, pero nakita ko na nanghingi siya ng sub kay coach eh. Siguro pagod na yung bata.
Parang nanghina. Kita ko nga, kaya pala tumatawa ka dyan. 11-4. 4 minutes and 53 seconds. Inbound for Santo Tomas. We have here a 10-man lineup, but we are only seeing 7 people, 7 players for the side of One sa Smuan, 5 inside the hard court, of course, and 2 on their bench.
Well, kung ganyan na 7 lang kayo, syempre, yung pagod din ang magiging kalaban nyo. Pero maganda pa rin yung pinapakita nilang depensa doon. Hindi nila nabigyan ng easy basket itong sa Zapata na hinto agad nila yung easy 2 points na yon ni Zapata.
As Zapata misses the first throw, it's short. The second free throw is still short for Jansen Zapata. Wants a smooth one. Recovery. Vista kicks to Beltran. Beltran for 3. No good. As we can see here on our point of view, there was an injured player for One Tumasan ballers. So 11-5, 4 minutes and 12. Inbound for One sa Smuan. Ang bilis ng laro natin dito, direct. Parang hindi ko napansin. 6 minutes na pala tayo sa first quarter natin.
At 6 na yung kalamangan ng Tumasan ballers, no? So kailangan mag-step up or kailangan gumawa ng paraan yung mga players ng One sa Smuan para at least naman mababa yung lamang sa kanila ng Tumasan ballers.
An offensive foul for Jemwell Katakutan of One sa Smuan. If unmanned ka na direct, diba? You doesn't want na yung players mo is mag-commit pa ng mga crucial fouls. Kasi of course, pag na-fouled out ka, ilan na lang, wala ka nang pang-sub. Clearly my point.
Well, yun din minsan ang hindi maiwasan ng players, di ba? Siyempre, you're trying to stop yung easy 2 points, easy 3 points ng kalaban nyo na teams. So, minsan talaga you're committing fouls. Hindi mawawala yon minsan.
Exactly the point, Direct Mike, as we approach the last 3 minutes and 23 seconds of our first quarter. 11-7 in favor of the United Tumasan ballers. They were trying to look para sa 3-point shot. It's in and out. Rebound for One sa Smuan. Ooh, nice move from Aris Beltran. Easy basket for Aris Beltran. Try escape the 3 defenders. The 3-man up top of United Tumasan Ballers.
Yan yung kailangan ng Tomasian Ballers. Ay, ng Sasmuan. Si Beltran na dapat gumana yon. Mga easy 2 points ni Beltran. Sa sobrang bilis kasi nitong batang to.
Parang si Flash yan. Tsaka si Vincent Marukot eh. Ginagamit nila yung saktong height nila and able to do a fast plays. It's really working for one Sasmuan because earlier they were down by 6. If we take a look, good pass. And here Aris Beltran, 3-man up top, putting it in the basket.
Okay, nakikita natin, unti-unti, gumagana yung depensa ng one Sasmuan at eto na gumagana na rin yung opensa nila.
They're putting a good defense, of course. Mas magkakaroon sila ng kumpiyansa on their offense. As here, no recovery for Santo Tomas. Again, si Flash na naman. The flash of one Sasmuan. But it's a sorry miss para kay Aris Beltran. Sa bilis nga niya, nare-remind ako direct mic yung kay Flash. Galing mo doon. As Vincent Marukot awarded on the 15-footer line. It's a chance for one Sasmuan to tie this ball game. They're down by 7 points earlier, the biggest lead of the ball game. 1 out of 2 for Vincent Marukot. Oh, nice steal. Ito kay The Flash and nice kick to Vince Marukot. And now 12 to 11. Nasa buwan sa Sasmuan ang favor ngayon. To take a look, Vincent Marukot care of that basket and a kick from Aris Beltran. As time out on the floor, 12 to 11.
Tagisan ng lakas, labanan ng bilis, gamitan ng estratehiya. Kilalanin ang mga pambato ng siyudad ng Pampanga. Delta Cup 2024 Intermunicipality and City Tournament hatid sa inyo ng Sinag Liga Asia. Sinag Liga Asia. Mekos na yan!
Mga kasinag, SLA Junior World Showcase Philippines is now accepting teams. For interested teams, please send us a letter of intent at sinagasiasport@gmail.com or send us a message through our Facebook page, Sinag Liga Asia. We're now back at 1 minute and 48 seconds remaining. Let's see, what will Santo Tomas do? Ooh, nice kick. Ooh, let's see. Ooh, almost a nice wipe for Aris Beltran. United Tumasan finding their free guy for a basket.
Grabe pa rin talaga yung depensa ng one Sasmuan dito. Gumagana, hindi madaling makapasok yung mga players ng Santo Tomas para sa mga easy 2 points. Talagang nahihirapan sila.
Yun yung reason kung bakit gabaliktad na yung favor natin dito. Lamang na itong one Sasmuan ng isa. Kanina they were down by 7 points. 3-point shot, no good. For Joseph Silvestre. Easy basket. For Kim Gomez. Tawa ko nung sinabangan lang, papasok. Nag-aabang sila sa ilalim.
Yun yung kailangan nila, itong si Kim Gomez, kailangan umiscore kasi ito yung pinaka-big man nila. So, maliliit lang yung one Sasmuan. Si Kim Gomez, siya yung malaki sa lahat ng players ng Tomasian. So, kailangan makascore siya palagi dito.
As itong si Reedy Maniti, ang pangalan nito, but here si Maniti awarded by free throw. And going back sa sinasabi mo, Direct Mike, na yung height advantage nito. Let's talk about the height advantage of United Tumasan Ballers dito sa one Sasmuan. Of course, you have big guys eh. Of course, bubusugin mo ng bubusugin yan sa ilalim if you want to win over of course, the Flash na si Aris Beltran, diba? Of course, para matapatan mo man lang yung effort na pinapakita sa opensa ng Once Asmuan.
Oo nga, regarding naman yun nga sa height, di ba? Maliliit nga yung Once Asmuan, kaya lang nga, mabibilis naman. Yun ang nagiging advantage nila against sa Santo Tomas dito. Pero kahit maliit din sila, ang lakas naman nila magdepensa.
One great thing for the side of Once Asmuan talaga. They know that they are not capable of putting their best offensive when it comes to not driving the basket rather, but finding their big guys underneath. So, dinadaan na lang nila sa bilis talaga nila.
Yung katulad nga ng mga plays na nahabol nila itong score, no? Puro pass break ang ginawa nila doon. Beltran, yan si Marukot.
Oh, nice kick out from Hipolito. Papunta dito kay Gid Gomez. Ito yung sinasabi mo na dapat busugin ng busugin itong si Kim Gomez. Si Aris Beltran against 4. Easy basket for Aris Beltran. Yung mga signature moves yan. Hindi nawawala yun. Yung mga may pa-sway-sway pa eh. We're tied at 16 with 12 seconds remaining. Let's see what will Santo Tomas do. No shot clock. 7 seconds remaining. Offensive foul against Zapata.
Well, nakita natin yung mga nagiging play ngayon ng Santo Tomas. Gumagana si Kim Gomez. So ngayon, halos si Kim Gomez ang pinapasahan nila for that play para at least makascore against Sasmuan.
And we're at the end of the first quarter. We're tied at 16. Take a look at the first quarter highlight. That beautiful move from Yapson here. But pass to Aris Beltran. Grabe. Mo, yung hindi nga ganun sila katatangkad, but they were able to put an easy basket, their easy drives. And take a look here. Aris Beltran to Vincent Marukot. Vincent Marukot and Aris Beltran has been the dominant players for Once Asmuan. That's why we are tied at the end of the first quarter. Tied at 16.
You split the D. You run the O. You take the shot. You ready to rock. 19 under. Coming very soon.
SLA goes to Visayas for our born 2004 and born 2007, our 17 under and 19 under division coming this April 2024. For interested teams, of course, please send us a letter of intent at sinag-sports@gmail.com or contact Deputy Commissioner for Visayas, Mr. Paul Joven at 0917-855-5565. You can see here, Vincent Marukot. At ito tong si Kid Gomez. The rest of the Santo Tomas ballers at the end of the first quarter were tied at 16. Putting their best, both teams putting their best defensive plays na susundan ng maayos nilang opensa. That's why we're tied at 16 at the end of the first quarter. And of course, gusto ko lang Direct Mike batiyan ng ating mga boss na nanonood sa kanilang mga tahanan. Of course, our chairman, Boss Rocky Chan, our President and CEO, Boss Ray Alao, our marketing head, Boss Mark Arago, of course, Ma'am Jan Chan, Ma'am Mariel Araw, and Commissioner for our Sinag Liga Asa Lakas 40 Commissioner, Rodney Santos. CC Basket for Once Asmuan, care of Kobe Banal, coming off the bench and checks in for the first time for this ball game for Once Asmuan. United Tumasan Ballers, nice kick out. One-hand shot, no good. Pero rebound pa din dito. There was a whistle.
Well, yun, nakita natin yung play na yun, no? So, ito talaga si Kim Gomez, talagang medyo maganda siya, maganda yung pwesto niya if ever na nandun siya sa ilalim. So, dapat talagang magamit ng Tomasian ballers ito. Lalo na at eto na, nalamangan na sila ng Once Asmuan.
Our biggest lead of Once Asmuan for this ball game is 2 points, actually. Yung strength nito ni Kid Gomez on the rebound, no? Napapailag ako dito. Direk Mike, akala ko matatamaan na kayo. Here, United, na-swipe pa yun doon ng depensa nitong Juan Sasmuan. To. Si Vincent Marukot. No good, pero nakaabang dito. Itong si Kobe Banal. The basket count for Kobe Banal.
Simula nung pumasok si Kobe Banal, ha, na agad to, ha, 4 points agad. Ang kailangan yan ng Juan Sasmuan, syempre, dagdag na taga-puntos nila.
Actually, Direct Mike, back-to-back points for Kobe Banal. Their 4-point lead advantage. Care of Kobe Banal for the second quarter. So take a look at the replay. Itong si Vincent Marukot. Yung layup dito ni Marukot, miss, pero nakaabang dito si Kobe Banal against 4. And look at here, a substitution on the floor for Juan Tomasan Ballers. Pumasok itong si Chong Son, another big man para sa United Tomasan Ballers. Tingnan natin kung paano magki-keep up itong Juan Sasmuan.
Oo nga, no? So, ayan na. Dinagdagan ng Tomasan Ballers na big man uli kasi parang ang nakikita nila na gumagana yung mga big mans nila against Juan Sasmuan.
And here, a steal. Oh, nice pass! Hey, si Kobe Banal. 6 points sa pagkalipas ng 2 minuto per hour second quarters. We take a look at the replay. Here, nice pass to Kobe Banal. Nice drive for Kobe Banal. Chapson to Banal. Easy basket for Kobe Banal. Wala akong masabi. 6 points. 6-0 run for the side of Juan Sasmuan as timeout on the floor. 22-16.
You make, you break, you take the shot, you ready to rock. 19 under, coming very soon. Tagisan ng lakas, labanan ng bilis, gamitan ng estratehiya. Kilalanin ang mga pambato ng siyudad ng Pampanga. Delta Cup 2024 Intermunicipality and City Tournament hatid sa inyo ng Sinag Liga Asya. Sinag Liga Asya. Mekos na yan!
6-point lead advantage for the side of Juan Sasmuan. Their biggest lead of the ballgame. Care of Kobe Banal. 6-0 run for the side of Juan Sasmuan. Nice kick out. Side. Easy basket. Not an easy basket rather, but an easy 3-point shot for United Tomasan Ballers. Sorry, miss for Juan Sasmuan. Oh, nice drive! Care of Gabriel Mercado. Kita mo yung move na yun, Direct Mike?
Oh, ang taas tumalo ni Gabriel Mercado doon. Yun nga. So, yung height advantage, nagamit nila doon at saka yung, di ba, taas niyang tumalon. Hindi siya naabutan ng nagbabatay sa kanya na Juan Sasmuan doon.
With that 100 shot and floater na itong si Aris Beltran. Sabi niya, ang ganda ng drive doon. Siya na naman daw.
Mabilis din talaga itong si Beltran. Si Beltran, Marukot, eto, Banal. So, tatlong players ng Juan Sasmuan na gumagana sa opensa.
And sa depensa din Hindi, ang ganda din ng pinapakitang depensa ng tatlong binanggit mo. Of course, si Banal, itong si Marukot, at saka itong si The Flash of Juan Sasmuan na si Aris Beltran. As he checks out, magpapahingahin muna siya dito ni Coach JC Cruz.
Okay, sana naman yung effort ng mga bata sa depensa, again, yung Juan Sasmuan regarding sa depensa nila, diretso na nakakapag-convert na sila ngayon sa opensa, kaya lang syempre yung pagod.
That and one play coming from Vincent Marukot. We take a look at this dalawa eh. Almost apat na yung nakabantay sa kanya with only one. Isa lang yung teammate niya na nandoon. 26-21, 6 minutes and 19 seconds remaining. As that bonus free throw is no good for Vincent Marukot.
Yung mga moves ni Marukot na ganun, no, yun ang kailangan ng once sa smuan dito para at least mataasan pa rin nila yung lamang nila against Tomasian ballers. Ang ganda nung pasok niya doon, no? Naiwanan niya yung 2 defenders. At ayun, nakita na naman natin, isang shot na naman na pass break ni Marukot.
Ayun yung mga minimension mo na yung mga much needed moves or much needed basket for Monza Smuan. Of course, for Vincent Marukot. He has been multiple times best player of the game for their team. You know, even though they didn't win, he was one of the best scorers and top scorers for Monza Smuan. Marukot another for another drive, and it's good for Vincent Marukot. 3-man up top against, of course, Vincent Marukot. 5 minutes and 18 seconds, 30-21. 9-point lead advantage, biggest lead for Monza Smuan. Laison to Zapata. Easy basket count for Kurt Zapata. Tiapson. Almost a good play for Tiapson. But still, he was able to get there. A foul and he was sent to our free throw line.
Pero sayang yung move ni Tiapson doon sa pagbantay kay Zapata. Nakascore si Zapata.
4 minutes and 53 seconds remaining. 30-23. Pito ang kalamangan ng Monza Smuan as time out on the floor. 30-23.
You split the D. You run the O. You take the shot. You ready to rock. 19 under. Coming very soon.
We are thrilled to extend an invitation to all of the Sinag Liga Asia fans for the highly anticipated PBA Legends and Sinag Lakas 40 basketball exhibition game scheduled to take place on March 10, 2024, Sunday po sa Paint Branch High School, Brixtonville, Maryland. Of course, the Pure Foods player will be there. Alvin Patrimonio, John Ferrios, of course, our commissioner for Sinag Lakas 40, Commissioner Rodney Santos, together with EJ Fad and our president and CEO of Sinag Liga Asia, Boss Ray Alaw. March 10, 2024 po mga kasinag at mga kabalan, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. is the basketball game and 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. is the basketball clinic. As we are now down 4 minutes and 45 seconds, 31-23. United Tomasian trying to extend their good defense. 2 versus 1. Kick out. 100 shot for Gabriel Mercado. No good.
Nakita natin doon, Pen, no? Gumagana yung matinding depensa ng Monza Smuan na ubusan ng oras ang Santo Tomas. So, hindi na-convert yung 2 points doon.
Let's give a good credit itong Monza Smuan for that good defense. At naubusan talaga nga ng oras itong United Tomasian bowlers as they was able to good a basket. Care of Silvestre this time. Marukot! Oh! See that move from Vincent Marukot. I thought he was able, hindi niya yun mako-convert into a basket count. But take a look at this one. Vincent Marukot against 2.
Yung move ni Marukot, ayan na naman. Pumunta siya, naiwanan niya na naman yung 2 defenders. Isipin mo sa gitna niya, pinasukan. Binilisan niya lang mabuti yung pag-drive niya doon para ma-convert yung easy 2 na basket.
And after the basketball taps the board, it goes through and swishes the net. Hindi na yung dumiretso sa rim. Kaya that's a beautiful play from Vincent Maruco to substitution on the floor with 3 minutes and 47 seconds remaining on our game clock and 14 seconds remaining. Our shot clock. Sideline inbound for Wansas Muon. See what will they do here. They can go here for a quick 3, but they can still go for a fast break. Oh, Aris Beltran for 3. That is short. Aris Beltran, andun pa din siya. Ang bilis. Ito talagang si The Flash. And making it out of bounds. Pero sa panig pa rin na mapupunta yung possession. Basketball IQ of Aris Beltran for today.
Grabe yung pinakita ni Aris Beltran doon. Siya yung tumira ng 3 points, hindi niya na-shoot.
Pero nandun pa
Kinuha
din siya
agad
sa
niya.
rebound.
Oo, binilisan niya yung pagpasok sa loob para makuha niya pa rin yung rebound na yun.
So ito nga. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Let's see what will they do here. Oh, nice kick out. A turnover for United, for Wansas Muon. Yun lang, pag medyo napipress na sila sa ilalim, medyo kasi nga kasi ganun katangkaran at kalakihan ng mga players ng Wansas Muon compared to the players of United Tumason Ballers. So we take a look here, Kid Gomez. No, that is short for Kid Gomez.
So yun nga, ayan, nakikita naman natin. Ito na naman si Kim Gomez going for that shot sa ilalim. Gumagana siya doon kasi nga yung ano niya, height advantage niya against sa mga players nito ng Wansas Muon. Kahit dalawa pa yung defenders niya, hindi siya nahihinto doon. Yun, nag-commit tuloy ng foul ngayon yung Wansas Muon para makapag-free throw itong si Kim Gomez.
That is a nice 3-point shot attempt from Gabriel Mercado, but then it was able, nung sa rebound, they was able, hindi nga nila kaya kasing pigilan itong si Kid Gomez sa tangkad nito. It's one of the disadvantage of Wansas Muon for this ball game. As that second throw is good for Kid Gomez, 2 minutes and 46 seconds remaining.
Yun nga, yung katangkaran nung sa Santo Tomas doon, medyo yun ang negative points nila kasi nga they're committing fouls to stop the big men.
As you can see there was itong Wansas Muon, they're trying still for a drive, for an easy basket. But then a good defense showed there by Zapata para mapigilan kahit papano itong si Aris Beltran, the flash of Wansas Muon.
Well, good call naman yun, no? Kay Zapata kasi nga alam naman niya na Beltran is converting easy points lalo na sa drive kasi nga ang ginagawa ni Beltran is iniiwanan yung mga players ng Santo Tomas. Pero well, mahirap nga lang na ma-foul trouble ka. Yun lang ang ingatan ni Zapata kasi kailangan din siya na isa rin siya sa mga point makers nitong Santo Tomas eh.
Exactly the point there, Direct Mike, as we approach last 2 minutes and 24 seconds of our halftime. 35-27. Recovery for Wansas Muon. Pero may foul doon. Itong United Tumason Ballers.
Grabe din yung pinapakita na talaga ni Kim Gomez pagka pumasok siya sa loob, unstoppable siya. Kaya lang nga, minsan, because of yung pag-drive niya, hindi niya na-convert nga lang yung mga dapat easy 2 points na yun. Sayang.
Awarded for John Marie Vista. Minutes and 11 seconds remaining. Ang bilis lang nung facing ng ball game nila, no? But surprisingly that this is a fast game pace. Pero you can see they're putting their best defensive plays. From United Tumason, Gabriel Mercado. Dito, ang bola kay Zapanta. Kid Gomez. Offensive foul for Kid Gomez. No, rather. It's a foul against Kid Gomez, rather. Against dito kay Wansas Muon. Ginagamit dito ni Kid Gomez nga kasi yung height advantage niya eh. I almost thought that it will miss, that free throw will be missed for Kid Gomez. He was able to put it back. 36-30, 6 ang kalamangan ng Wansas Muon. Aris Beltran, let's see what will the flash do. Aris for 3. That is short for Aris Beltran. Vista, no kick out. Oh, almost a putback para dito sa panig ng Wansas Muan. See here, recovery for the side of World United Tumason Ballers. Basket is still no good. Balik ang bola dito sa Wansas Muan, care of Aris Beltran. Aris Beltran on a drive. But it's a miss for Aris Beltran.
Sayang yung effort nung Santo Tomas doon, no? 4 sila against 1 defender. Halos hindi nila na-shoot yung bola, sayang. At nakita naman natin si Beltran na, yun nga.
We take a look at that replay.
Ayun. So, na-foul si Beltran doon. Alam nila na pagka iniwan sila ni Beltran, sigurado shoot yun. So, walang magawa yung players ng Santo Tomas is kailangan nila mag-commit ng foul.
Ang ganda pa ng move dun ni Aris Beltran. It's always a beautiful move. Parang din siguro kay Aris Beltran if he was able to convert it into a basket. But of course, given the height of Aris Beltran, sobrang hirap din talaga. You have defenders like Zapata, you have here Gomez. Hanggang balikat lang nila si Aris Beltran. But Aris Beltran showing dominance for this ball game. No? Hindi niya iniinda or hindi niya tinitake as yung height advantage niya.
Well, okay naman. So, nakikita natin ang bilis ng pag-drive ni Beltran. So, ang buti na lang pag nasa ibabaw siya, at least alam niya pa rin kung paano siya babagsak para at least iwas injury din. Yun din yung, di ba, yung iniisip natin dito every time na manonood tayo ng mga basketball games is pagka mabilis gumalaw yung player, lalo na going for the drive. Tawag dito yung injury if ever na mangyari man.
Almost a good play again for Aris Beltran with 19 seconds remaining. 10 seconds on the shot clock. For Wansas Muan. Recovery for United Tumason Ballers. Let's see what will they do here. Kim Gomez. That's good for Kim Gomez. After that basket, the timeout for Coach JC Cruz. As we take a look at that replay. Here, Kid Gomez. Gamit direct mic yung height dito ni Kim Gomez.
Well, yun, si Kim Gomez talaga yung isa sa nila dito, bala nila ng United Tumason Ballers. Kasi lahat naman ng drive niya, lahat ng pwesto niya sa ilalim, yun, kaya niyang i-convert. So, hindi siya naihinto ng Wansas Muan. So, I think na si Kim Gomez yung magiging alas ng Santo Tomas against Wansas Muan dito sa game na to.
Exactly the point because Kim Gomez being so dominant on their replay. Kitang-kita yung dominance niya na hindi siya nag-hesitate no? Kahit may bumabantay sa kanya. Dahil alam niya na matangkad siya, alam niya na kaya niya yung gamitin. As a sideline inbound for Wansas Muan. Baseline rather. Ooh, nice kick out. Pero nakuha dito ng United Tumason Ballers. This is their chance para mas mapababa ang kalamangan before we enter second quarter. With 3.5 seconds remaining in our game clock. Maniti on the sideline inbound. Let's see what will they do here. Who will they go to? Nakuha dito ni Marukut. But alam niya na wala ng oras and he was able na i-keep na lang yung bola on his hands. To be able na mapanatili onto 5 points ang kanilang kalamangan at the end of the first half. We take a look here. That beautiful move from Vincent Marukut with 11 points at the end of our first half. Take a look at that. Yung mga drives na yun ni Marukut, yun yung nagbigay dito sa Wansas Muan ng point advantage. Not to mention na naghabol pa sila dito ng 7 points and now they are up by 5 points. The half of that point, or that 11 points, came from Vincent Marukod of Juan Sasmuan. That's why we are 37-32 at the end of the first half. Kaya mga kapalin, tutok lamang po dahil magbabalik po tayo para sa ating second half of our Delta Cup 2024. Juan Sasmuan kontra United Smashing Bowlers.
Pampanga, known as the culinary capital of the Philippines, offers the best variety of Filipino dishes. But there's more to this province than just good food. Welcome to Pampanga. Despite being hit by Mount Pinatubo's eruption more than 30 years ago, the Kapampangans were able to rebuild the province. Economy is booming. Former military base, Clark Air Base, has been reborn into a Freeport zone. Home to business parks, EPOs, malls, convention centers, and world-class hotels and resorts. Aside from Clark, tourist attractions in other areas of Pampanga are among the most exciting places and events in the Philippines. From trekking, adventure sports, leisure, and a lot more. The Kapampangans are also deeply religious. The depth of faith can be reflected with the grandeur, dignity, and divine beauty of their churches. And during the Holy Week, Pampanga is also said to be strangely famous not only for devotees who flock different churches for what is known as the Visita Iglesia every Maundy Thursday. But also for the penitents who self-flagellate on the streets on Good Friday. Some whip themselves until their backs swell or bleed, or carry wooden crosses. For the more courageous ones, they vow to have themselves nailed on the cross as a way to repent for their sins. These unique rituals, traditions, and devotion have attracted much media and tourist interest since featured in the 1960s.
So come home and explore all these and more here in Pampanga, in the heart of Central Zone.
split the D. You run the O. You take the shot. You ready to rock. 19 under. Coming very soon. Tagisan ng lakas, labanan ng bilis, gamitan ng estratehiya. Kilalanin ang mga pambato ng siyudad ng Pampanga Delta Cup 2024 Intermunicipality and City Tournament hatid sa inyo ng Sinag Liga Asya. Sinag Liga Asya. Mekos na yan! You make, you break, you take the shot, you ready to rock. 19 under, coming very soon.
Pampanga, known as the culinary capital of the Philippines, offers the best variety of Filipino dishes. But there's more to this province than just good food. Welcome to Pampanga. Despite being hit by Mount Pinatubo's eruption more than 30 years ago, the Pampangans were able to rebuild the province. Economy is booming. Former military base, Clark Air Base, has been reborn into a free-port zone. Home to business parks, EPOs, malls, convention centers, and world-class hotels and resorts. Aside from Clark, tourist attractions in other areas of Pampanga are among the most exciting places and events in the Philippines. From trekking, adventure sports, leisure,
Kapalit, kayo pa rin po ay nakatutok sa laban ng Once Asmuan kontra United Smash Bowlers of our Delta Cup 2023-2024. At the end of the first half, once again, 37-32, 5 ang kalamangan dito ng Once Asmuan. Care, of course, of this guy, Vince Marukot. Penelope Wilhelmina at your service, still joined here by Direct Mike Danan.
Okay, so eto, kailangan tignan natin ang Tomasian Ballers dito. Ano yung magiging effort nila going to the third quarter para at least mahabol nila yung lamang ng Wansa Smuan.
Speaking of effort, first basket for Kagiwa. JC Kagiwa of United Tomasian Ballers is another possession. Gabriel Mercado, nice kick out. Pero bumalik dito sa Wansa Smuan ang bola.
Okay, nakikita ko dito, Pen, ha? Iba na yung... Okay.
Take a look first at that easy basket. That jumper from JC Kagiwa.
Nakikita natin ngayon yung depensa ng Santo Tomas. Medyo nagbago ngayon, ha? Matindi yung depensa nila against Wansa Smuan. Sinisigurado nila na hindi mabilis na makakapasok ang mga players ng Wansa Smuan ngayon.
Kasi dun sila kanina nalamangan itong Wansa Smuan on their drives, on their layups. As I mentioned you there, huwag mong hahayaang malibre. It's either this Vincent Marcot, this Kobe Banal, and this, of course, the Flash, Aris Beltran. Nalimutan ko na tuloy yung pangalan niya. The Flash ko sa kanya.
Well, pwede naman yun. Tawagin mo na siya The Flash.
Yun na yung tawag ko sa kanya dito sa Delta Cup As basket for United Tomasian Ballers, care of Zapata. Traveling. Violation. For the side of Wansa Smuan. Dito kay Jonel Espiritu. So yung sinasabi ko sa'yo, Direct Mike, andito na itong si Vincent Marcot, Kobe Banal inside, the Flash, Aris Beltran is here. Let's see kung paano nila i-execute ang kanilang mga plays at ang kanilang depensa dito against the United Tomasian Ballers. Lamang pa din sila dito ng 3. Nice kick from Kagiwa. That kick out from Kagiwa, papunta dito kay Laison. The jumper is good for AJ Laison.
Nakikita natin yung mga yung mga players ng Wansa Smuan. Kala mo ma-energizer bunny, hindi na wawalan ng energy. Ito, ang bibilis pa rin nila gumalaw. Pero ngayon, binabantayan na sila ng matinding depensa ng Tomasian Ballers.
Exactly right, Direk Mike. Kasi hindi ganyan yung depensa kanina ng United Tomasian Ballers against Wansa Smuan. Kasi kanina, kaya nakakapuntos ng mabali itong si Vincent Marcot at itong si Aris Beltran. Kasi may mga libre silang mga areas nila wherein pag doon sila tumira sa area nila ng saan sila komportable, doon talaga sila mag-i-score. But now, naubusan nga ng oras itong Wansa Smuan kanina on the last possession. Kaya bumalik dito sa United Tomasian Ballers ang possession natin. Isa na lang ang kalamangan dito ng Wansa Smuan. From their 9-point lead advantage, their biggest lead against dito sa United Tomasian Ballers. Good block! Pero ang ganda ng putback nito ni Jomari Vista.
Yan si Vista. Isa sa kailangan nila na mag-convert ng baskets. Siyempre, alam naman nila na binabantayan na si Beltran, si Marcot, at saka si Banan. So again, dapat mag-step up yung ibang players ng Wansa Smuan to convert baskets for their team.
You see that 24-line footer shot from Maniti. No hesitation. We are tied at 41 after that shot. 6 minutes and 37 seconds remaining. As there was, meron itong coaching staff ng United Tomasian Ballers. They're trying na makipag-argue dito sa ating mga referee. That's why we will be having a review.
Well, eto si head coach PJ Mercado, meron siyang kinwestiyon do sa call. So, i-review ng mga referees.
As per our referees, the head coach of Santa Rita, itong si Coach PJ Mercado, is challenging yung out of bounds. It should be on their side. Hindi ata para sa Wansa Smuan. The ball possession should belong to them in the one siya na challenge ayon dito sa ating mga referees. They're briefly taking look. isa pa daw, sabi nito, ng ating mga referees. So taking briefly dito sa ating replay because it's very important. Possession for United Tumasan Bowlers. For both teams, we're tied now at 41. Ball possession stays at the side of Juan Sasmuan. We take a look here. Aris Beltran, Gabriel Mercado. Natapik kasi sa paa ni Gabriel Mercado dun no? Kaya, ball possession for Juan Sasmuan. The whistle by our referee Jong against Gabriel Mercado. That's why papahinga muna siya dito ni Coach PJ. 14 seconds on the shot clock. 6 minutes and 29 on the game clock. Bilis ng possession na yun. Naka-draw na ng foul dito itong si Laison. Hindi nababawasan yung game clock natin. Itong si Jomari Vizda. That is too strong for Jomari Vizda on that first attempt.
We're seeing Vizda stepping up for Juan Sasmuan dahil alam nila na binabantayan na si Beltran and Marukot. So, kailangan nila itong batang to na to convert points din for Juan Sasmuan.
And speaking of conversion, he was able to convert that second free throw. Balik sa isang kalamangan nila dito. Zabinti. Maniti rather. Silvestre. Silvestre balik dito bola kay Zapata. Jumper. That is too short. Marukot. Marukot to Banal. Ooh. He was able to keep it on his hands. Banal struggling, but he was able to recover. Banal to Vizda. Vizda. Nice block from United Tumasan. Easy drive. Care of JM Silvestre. Sayang yung possession na yun para sa panig ng Juan Sasmuan. It should be a basket kung naka-recover itong si Kobe Banal papunta kay Vizda. Kaso nga lang hindi na-convert ni Vizda. As we take a look, this beautiful pass and that easy basket for JM Silvestre.
Yung shoot ni Silvestre doon, thanks sa effort ni Kagiwa, yung player number 76 ng Tomasian Ballers. Hindi niya pinabayaan yung na makapuntos, yung Juan Sasmuan doon na block niya yung shot going to pagpasa doon kay for easy 2 points ni Silvestre.
After that beautiful assist from Kagiwa to Silvestre, we're tied at 43 and Marukot wasn't able to convert any point. After that free throw, as there is a foul called by referee Jong.
Sayang yung naging effort ni Gomez doon, kaya lang medyo excessive yung pagtulak niya, so natawagan siya ng offensive foul doon.
5 minutes and 31 seconds on the game clock. Reset for our shot clock. Balik dito. You see that move?
Sabi ko sa'yo, unstoppable si Kim Gomez. Grabe, diretso
Pero
for the
sumagot.
drive.
Itong si Vincent Marukot, kaso nga lang sabi niya nun sayang. Naantay ko yung calling sign niya kung na-basket yan. Makikita mo na naman yun direct.
Pero as I was saying, di ba, kanina pa sa first quarter, second quarter, si Kim Gomez ang gumagana for Tomasian Ballers. Nakita mo yung pag-rebound niya at even driving to the basket. So, yun, kailangan talaga na at least matulungan man lang ng ibang mga players ng Tomasian Ballers itong si Kim Gomez.
Direct, tama yun. Kasi, you know, when I was able to man the sidelines, the coaching staff always tells me rather, that no man can win a basketball game himself. Kahit pa mag-produce yan ng double-double, ng triple-double, if siya lang din naman ang gumagawa for his team, hindi yun sign para manalo kayo. As we take a look back dito, oh, nice, almost a nice kick out for the side of United Tumasan. Pero dito, easy basket kay Vincent Marukot. Balik na naman sa tatlo ang kalamangan dito ng Juan Sasmuan.
Well, ngayon naman bumabawi ng depensa sa Smuan against Tomasian bowlers. Ayun, converting on that si Marukot, easy 2 points.
Let me correct it, sorry. Isa lang pala ang kalamangan dito ng Juan Sasmuan. Care of that after that beautiful drive or easy basket for Vincent Marukot. Recovery for United Tomasian. Natawagan dito ng foul si Kobe Banal.
Galing nung effort ni Zapata doon para doon sa scramble ng bola para makuha niya yung possession.
Hindi sila bumibitaw no? And after that, they were able to put a good recovery para ma-set nila yung play nila. We're seeing a different Santo Tomas or United Tomasian ballers for this ball game. Rather, that jumper is too strong. Ito ay Zapata. Marukot again against 3. Was able to escape. Papasa niya yung dapat dito kay Tiapson pero hindi nakuha ni Tiapson. Zapata! Zapata! And 1.
Well, nakita na natin, ayan na yung effort ng Tomasian bowlers. Easy shot by Zapata doon. So galing doon sa effort ng pagdepensa nila against Marukot doon para makuha nila yung bola. At ayan na naman, nakita natin, si Kim Gomez yung gumana doon. Siya yung nakakuha ng bola, passing to Zapata for that easy 2 points.
After that easy 2 points, he was rewarded to the free throw line, but that is no good. Pero change favor tayo dito. As a foul called on John Marivisda.
Holding foul number 17, John Marivista, that's his third. 13 rounds, once a score.
3 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. 1 point lead advantage for United Tomasian ballers. Sideline inbound for them.
We're seeing both teams nag-iingat ngayon. Matindi yung depensa nila. Well, they're trying to make baskets. Pero, di ba, pareho na yung ginagawang depensa ng dalawang team na to against each other. So, medyo nahihirapan to convert baskets.
As Kim Gomez, yan yung sinasabi mong the unstoppable Gomez of United Tomasian ballers.
Well, effective talaga yung big man na to na si Gomez, no? Against mga smaller players ng Sasmuan.
As that second throw is good for Kim Gomez. 3 minutes and 42 seconds remaining. Marukot, pero naagaw yun dito sa kanya. Balik ang bola dito sa United Tomasian. Kim Gomez, another one! The unstoppable Kim Gomez, as you have said. Direct may kamukha siya. May kamukha siyang player ng Lasal. Within 3 minutes and 29 seconds, balik sa kanilang kalamangan into 4 points. Their biggest lead is 7 points as time out on the floor, 50-46.
Tagisan ng lakas, labanan ng bilis, gamitan ng estratehiya. Kilalanin ang mga pambato ng siyudad ng Pampanga. Delta Cup 2024 Intermunicipality and City Tournament hatid sa inyo ng Sinag Liga Asia. Mekos na yan!
3 minutes and 29 seconds remaining for our third quarter, 46-51. 5-point lead advantage for the side of United Tomasian ballers. Let's take a look here. Itong si Kim Gomez, another one seeing his dominance for this ball game. Luging-lugi talaga yung Juan Sasmuan pagdating sa depensa or pagdating kung paano mo dedepensahan itong si Kim Gomez
Galing ng mga pinapakita ni Kim Gomez dito, yung for that easy 2 points, ginagamit talaga niya yung taas niya at saka syempre yung na bilis niya rin para maka-convert ng easy 2 points doon.
46-52. 6 na ang kalamangan dito ng United Tomasian ballers. Their biggest lead of the ball game is 7 nung first quarter. Habol to ng Juan Sasmuan. Ito na naman si Vincent Panucot. Laging alam mo kung ba't on my own point of view, kaya laging nandito to sa free throw line itong si Vincent Marucot. Hindi kasi siya takot eh. No hesitation siya onto his drives even though na ang bantay niya ay di hamak na mas matatangkad talaga sa kanya. As 1 out of 2 for Vincent Marucot. No putback. Scramble on that ball. Ball stays to United Tomasian. Natin ka nang nice move! Care of Maniti. Ito na naman siya.
Ganda nung effort ni Kim Gomez doon doon sa pag-agawan doon sa bola. Dahil 3 yung nagbabantay sa kanya pero he was able to pass it para at least para ma-convert to ng easy 2 points doon.
A scramble on that ball pero sabi nga nila mapupunta ang bola sa pinakamatabang at mas pinakabuo ang loob pagdating sa ganon. Here to nice, almost a nice swipe for Vincent Marucot. As ito, libreng-libre si Marucot. Easy basket for Vincent Marucot.
Ito na naman, nakikita natin, nagsisimula na naman yung mga pass break plays ng Sasmuan. So, yun yung mga ginawa nilang plays kanina para at least makalamang sila against United Tomasian Ballers. So, bantayan natin yan, tingnan natin kung ganun pa rin yung magiging play ng Sasmuan against Tomasian Ballers.
And speaking of Vincent Marucot, Direct Mike, he already scored 20 points. Andito pa lang tayo sa ating third quarter. We're not yet at the last minute of our third quarter. 2 minutes and 11 seconds, 20 points na for Vincent Marucot and 13 points for Aris Beltran. These two guys showing too much dominance for once Sasmuan, trying to get their second lucky win of the tournament.
Well, kahit na sabihin na natin na 'di ba 1-7 yung win-loss record nila dito, once Sasmuan, pero may puso pa rin talaga yung mga bata eh. So makikita natin gusto pa rin nila manalo dito. Hindi sila nagi-give up, 'di ba? Until the very end ng liga na to, ng Delta Cup.
Speaking of not giving up, seeing that last play, hindi bumigay doon yung Tomasian Ballers sa scramble doon. Sa traveling for Jomari Visda. Alam na ito ni Kim Gomez no, na it's a traveling. He's asking for it and then our referee whistle. It's clearly a traveling for Jomari Visda.
Wala, nakapag-commit ng travel to si Vista kasi nga dalawa yung bumabantay sa kanya doon, trying to get the ball. So, siguro nalito siya. Kaya nakapag-commit siya ng traveling doon.
Scramble. Pero recovery for once Sasmuan. Hindi nga lang talaga nakuha nito ni Vincent Marucot yung tamang momentum at tamang bilis doon. Nag-scramble din siya sa opensa niya doon. Ball back dito sa United Tomasian Ballers. Maniti. Nadapa. Nadulas itong si Mercado. Ito na naman. Yung sinasabi mo, let's see if this is still unstoppable. That time is no good. Off to the left. Nakuha pa rin ng United Tomasian. Pero whistle.
Ang ganda ng move ni Kim Gomez doon pero kaya lang hindi niya na-convert yung basket.
Of course, Direct Mike, we would like to greet the man behind this Delta Cup 2023 to 2024. Of course, Governor Dennis Delta Pineda. Mag-happy watching po, Gov, sa inyong pong tahanan. And happy Blessed Sunday para lahat din po ng mga kabalan na nakatutok sa kani-kanilang mga tahanan. It's out of bounds. 57.6 seconds remaining. Fouled dito para kay Paul Hipolito. Pito ang kalamangan dito ng United Tomasian. At andito na naman tayo na nasa free throw line itong si Vincent Marucot. If I am not mistaken, that is his 5th missed free throw shot. If it could have been 56 to 55 if there is no missed free throws for him. So I mentioned 56 to 50 after that free throw shot.
Well, nakikita natin madalas yung committing fouls yung San Tottenham against Marucot kasi nga hindi nila binigbibigyan itong si Marukot na maka-easy 2 points or makatakbo laban sa kanila.
Possession back. So once a smooth jumper, no good for Vincent Marukot, pero may putback. Etong si Voltaire Tiapson. One good thing about once a smooth, they are always nag-aabang eh. Nag-aabang sila sa ilalim if in any case their teammate try or misses a shot. Almost a balik dito sa once a smooth, but off to the left, balik sa once. Nag-scramble yung depensa nila sa ilalim. On that last seconds, hindi nila alam na wala ng oras. Let's take a look at this. That Hipolito to Kim Gomez. Kim Gomez with already 16 points in this ball game para dito sa Hispanic ng United Tomasian Ballers. Yung mga aggressive drives ni Kim Gomez and aggressive baskets niya, yun yung nagpalamang sa kanila dito sa ating third quarter. Our score is 56-52 at the end of the third quarter. Kaya tutok lang po mga kabalan. We will be back after the short break.
You split the D. You run the O. You take the shot. You ready to rock. 19 under. Coming very soon. You make. You break. You take the shot. You ready to rock. 19 under. Coming very soon.
Of course, mga kabalan at mga kasinag PBA Legends and Sinag Lakas 40 Basketball Exhibition Game on March 10, 2024 at Paint Branch High School, Burnstonville, Maryland. Sa lahat po ng mga kabalan at mga kasinag na may kamag-anak po sa Maryland, of course, pwede nyo pong tutukan ang mga PBA Legends doon at ang ating Sinag Lakas 40, ang ating Sinag Liga Asia. President and CEO Boss Ray Ala will be playing together with EJ Fal, together with our Commissioner for Sinag Lakas 40, Commissioner Rodney Santos, ng mga pinakamalakas na player ng PBA. Of course, Alvin Patrimonio, John Periols will be there also. We are now back at the fourth and final quarter of our ball game. Sideline inbound for Wonsas Muan. Marukot still working with Aris Beltran, Kobe Banal, Jomari Vista, and Ryle Tungol. Tungol checks in for this ball game at itong fourth quarter lang, Direct Mike. Pero dati nakikita ko yan na lagi na starters yan for Coach PJ, for Coach JC Cruz rather.
Well, kailangan nila ng tulong dito. So, kanina pa nakakapagpahingat to si Tungol, fresh leg siya. So, tignan natin. Sigurado gagana itong batang to.
As eto naman, kakastart lang ng ating ball game. Itong si Aris Beltran, nandito na naman sa aring 15 feet line. United Tomasian Ballers trying to keep their momentum and give Wonsas Muan their 8th loss. But let's see what will Wonsas Muan do here. AJ Laison. Foul for Vincent Marukot. Sideline inbound for United Tomasian Ballers. JM Silvestre working with Kenneth Batak and JC Kagiwa. Let's take a look. A scramble on that basketball. 1 against 4. See there. Yung tapang din neto ni Aris Beltran, mag-isa lang siyang may hawak ng bola. Laban sa 4 na players ng United Tomasian Ballers. A jump ball called by our referees and the ball possession stays on United Tomasian Ballers.
maliit lang naman si Aris Beltran eh. So maliksi yung bata. So kaya niyang iwanan yan yung apat na yun.
Tingnan natin dito kung anong gagawin ni Batak. Lyson, no good on that one-hand shot floater. Aris Beltran. Aris Beltran on that beautiful move, but a traveling violation. Siguro na, naisip niya na apat yun eh. Apat yung in-escape niya. Kita mo para siyang nag-tic-tac-toe doon.
Well, tinry niya na makawala doon sa mga defenders. Yun nga lang, nag-commit siya ng traveling.
Still scoreless, 53-57. 3-point shot, no good for United Tumasan. Recovery for Juanza Smuan. Marukot. Marukot drives, Marukot misses. Ball stays on the defensive side. United Tumasan trying a nice D para sa panig ng Juanza Smuan. 8 minutes and 6 seconds remaining on our game clock. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Ball stays on the offensive side. Kagiwa checks out. Gabriel Mercado checks in for the fourth quarter. Gab Mercado. Kick out. Oh, a nice steal from Aris Beltran. Sabi ko sa'yo talaga, direct. Ayan talaga si Flash. Tingnan mo. After that steal, no hesitation and whatsoever goes through the basket.
Grabe yung effort ni Beltran doon. After that steal, diretso sa drive. Walang nakahintong sa kanya for that easy basket na yun.
If you're United Tumasan ballers, you still have even to try to swipe or even to stop this Aris Beltran because you know how dominant he is when it comes to easy drives, easy basket, easy layup, easy floater. You know, this guy is field goal percentage is quite good for the para sa Juanza Smuan. Kaya ang swerte din dito ni Coach JC Cruz having Aris Beltran and Vincent Marukot on your lineup. The rebound for United Tumasan baller, Silvestre to Gab Mercado. Gab Mercado seeing etong si Angelo David na libreng-libre sa ilalim. Muntik pang mamiss yun ni Angelo David. Scramble para kay Vincent Marukot. An opportunity for Gab Mercado.
Okay,
Pero
nakita
nakita
natin.
natin dito, itong si Vincent Marukot. After that steal from Gab Mercado, paupo siya dito. This is what we are talking about earlier. Pagod ang magiging kalaban dito ng Juanza Smuan. Because of course, having 7 players only, as we take a look here, after that, umikot pa kasi siya para maayos yung depensa dito. But then, as I mentioned, yan yung sinasabi mo kanina na pagod ang magiging kalaban ng Juanza Smuan for this ball game. A 15-man lineup para dito sa United Tumasan ballers. Kahit sino ang hugutin mo. But of course, dito,
Iniwasan niya yung defender doon. So, yun ang nangyari sa kanya. Yung pag-pivot niya, medyo sumakit yung paa. Nakita ko, bumagsak nga siya doon. Nabigla nga ako nung bigla siyang bumagsak sa pag-pivot niya. Yung pala, meron na siyang naramdaman na cramps yata.
he only rests for almost 1 minute para dito sa ating ball game. There's an easy basket for United Tumasan ballers. Care of Lyson. So, tingnan natin kung anong gagawin dito. Nakuha na ng Tumasan ballers ang possession. Batak! Traveling violation for Batak. I thought there was a foul.
Well, gumana yung depensa ng Sasmuan doon against doon sa at magiging easy 2 points ni Batak. At ngayon, ito, nakuha nila yung possession.
6 minutes and 33 seconds remaining. 55-61. 6 ang kalamangan ng United Tumasan ballers. Aris Beltran. Aris on the drive. It's no good this time for Aris Beltran. But a whistle after the scramble.
Well, bandayan natin dito, Pen, magiging strategy ng mga players ng Tumasan ballers kasi at nakaupo ngayon si Vincent Marukut dahil meron siyang injury. So, tignan natin, mukhang magiging maganda yung magiging opensa ng Tomasian Ballers dahil hindi na nila kailangan bantayan pa si Marukut.
The reaction of Juan Sasmuan losing Vincent Marukut. 6 minutes and 4 seconds remaining for our fourth quarter. Yun yung magiging importante dun eh. Yung magiging reaksyon nitong Juan Sasmuan, ito ni Aris Beltran, ito ni Kobe Banal, at itong pinalit kay Vincent Marukut na si Jamuel Katakutan, his reaction ang magiging pinaka-vital component dito ng Juan Sasmuan. As Vista, hindi kay Katakutan. Katakutan to Vista, nice kick out. One-hand shot, no good. Pero nakaabang dito si Katakutan. Pero kinulang siya doon. Nice pass. Direct Mike, yung pasensya ng Juan Sasmuan at ang pasensya mula sa depensa ng United Tomasian Ballers on that play.
Well, nakita natin, maganda naman yung effort ng Sasmuan. Hindi nga lang nila na-convert. So, nakikita natin yung mga pasahan nila. Ang ganda ng mga plays na ginawa nila. So, hindi lang na-convert in basket.
As 5 minutes and 37 seconds remaining. 61 to 56. Babasa 5 ang Kalamangan, but that free throw is short. Balik sa United Tomasian Ballers ang possession. Zapata. Oh, nice block from Kobe Banal. Ang linis ng block doon ni Kobe Banal. Sabay na sabay. This is what I am talking about earlier. The reaction of Kobe Banal. The reaction nitong mga players na nasa loob for Juan Sasmuan ang magiging vital component nila sa pagpahinga ng sandali nito ni Vincent Marukut. As we can see him standing na doon sa gilid ng bench nila. Scramble, 2 out of 4. 2 versus 1 rather. Nakuha pa din dito ni Gomez ang bola. Gomez! No good for him this time. You see? Yung ano niya, tapang niya dun sa depensa. Yung tapang niya sa offensive rebound.
Nakikita na natin yung efforts na ginagawa ng Tomasian Ballers dito ha. Kaya lang ang nagiging downside sa Sasmuan is committing fouls para hindi maka-easy points yung mga si Zapata dito.
Take a look at this replay. Sinasabi ko sa iyo, sobrang sipag ng ng United Tomasian Ballers sa kanilang offensive rebound. As that throw is good. Para kay JC Kagiwa, Marukut checks back in. Ito na. Ang inaantay ng Juan Sasmuan ang pagbabalik ni Marukut. There's a whistle.
Well, napansin natin nung na wala si Marukut, si Beltran yung nagiging ng playmaker nila, going to Vista. Pero ngayon, balik na si Marukut. Nakikita man natin na yung play ng Juan Sasmuan is coming from Marukut.
Yun yung nawala kanina nung sandali siya nagpahinga eh, no? Yung magaganda niyang nakakuha siya ng magagandang screen. But that 3-point shot is long for Vincent Marukut. Balik sa United Tomasian ng bola. On a drive. Kita mo, it swishes through the net.
Marami ng turnovers against dito. Against Sasmuan.
Vista. Ma-block yun. Itong United Tomasian. Almost a good kick out for Jo Marie Vista. But then, kanina pa natin sinasabi, Direct Mike, na pag matangkad ka kasi talaga, so take a look here at that replay. Tingnan mo, that beautiful. And it swishes through the net. Hindi mo lang tumama sa rim, hindi mo lang tumama sa board. A beautiful move for United Tomasian Ballers. Si Silvestre to Kim Gomez. Gomez. What will he do here? Gomez trying to escape. Oh, nice kick out. Papunta dito kay AJ Laison. Alam niya sa kanya na nakabantay eh.
Gumagana ngayon yung Kim Gomez going to Laison na connection at nakapag-convert itong si Laison.
56 to 66. 10-point lead for United Tomasan Bowlers, their biggest lead of the ball game.
Nakikita kasi ni Kim Gomez, binabantayan siya mabuti ng one sa smuan. So yun, binibigay niya kay Laison. Yun ang connection nilang dalawa, converting into those plays.
As that jumper is no good for Jomari Vista. 3 minutes and 27 seconds remaining. 56 to 66. 10-point lead advantage for the side of United Tomasan Bowlers. Maniti still working here with Kim Gomez. Gomez misses that one. Marukot. Kay Zapata. Balik dito. Kay Vista. Vista for 3. That is long. Ball goes to the defensive side. Laison. Laison to Maniti. Easy basket. Para sa favorite unstoppable guy mo, Dirk Mike. Kim Gomez. Beltran against Laison. Pero gustong i-review ni referee Jong yung last call niya na yun because I think he wanted to upgrade that foul. Take a look here. One-on-one man. Hininda yun dito. Ito ni AJ Laison. Tumama yung daliri niya. Aris Beltran on that foul. 68 to 56.
We're seeing Beltran committing fouls dito Medyo kailangan siya ng one sa smuan, so dapat mag-ingat siya sa pag-commit ng mga fouls.
And I think as I observe dito sa facial expression dito ni Aris Beltran, he's quite not convinced doon sa nagawa din niya yun. But then, of course, a basketball game is a basketball game. A physikalan talaga. So then, you didn't expect. I really thought na hindi rin niya siguro ina-expect yun. Dala na lang din yun siguro on wanting him na mapunta sa kanya yung possession that time because it's a one-on-one man.
Naiwanan kasi siya ni Laison. So, sinubukan niya na tawag dito, abutin si Laison, kaya lang natamaan niya sa mata.
There's a whistle again on that part. It's 2 minutes and 28 seconds remaining. 68 to 56, 12 ang kalamangan dito ng United Tomasan Bowlers as we take a break as timeout on the floor. 68 to 56.
Tagisan ng lakas, labanan ng bilis, gamitan ng estratehiya. Kilalanin ang mga pambato ng siyudad ng Pampanga Delta Cup 2024 Intermunicipality and City Tournament hatid sa inyo ng Sinag Liga Asia. Sinag Liga Asia. Mekos na yan!
Minutes and 28 seconds remaining. Of course, mga kabalin, pwede nyo pong tutukan at i-follow na rin po ang Facebook page at Pampanga PIO dahil dyan nyo po pwedeng mapanood lahat ng laro dito sa Delta Cup 2023 to 2024 as we approach the last day of our eliminations round. So next week po, pagbalik po namin dito sa Brenzy Giao Convention Center. Playoffs na po ang labanan natin next week. As we can see here, 2 minutes and 26 seconds. Let's see what will United Tomasan do as Maniti. Pumasa dito kay Silvestre. Balik dito kay Kim Gomez. Gomez on a drive. And Gomez scores. Easy basket for Kim Gomez, the unstoppable guy of United Tomasan Bowlers. 3-point shot for Vincent Marukot. No good. We already approached the last 2 minutes of our ball game, 70 to 56. 14 points advantage for the side of United Tomasan Bowlers. Ayan na naman po siya. Back-to-back score. Back-to-back easy basket for Kim Gomez.
So nakikita na natin siguro yung pagod ng mga bata ng Wansasmuan na kasi hindi na nila nababantayan si Kim Gomez itong mga last 1 minute natin 32 seconds.
Yan talaga yung... Ay, sorry.
Pero
Sorry
at
to
least,
cut you off.
makikita pa rin natin yung effort ng dito, Wansasmuan. Nakikita naman natin they're still converting baskets.
14-point lead advantage, 1 minute and 20 seconds. 72 to 58, the biggest lead of the ball game. As a 3-point shot, no good for Maniti. Rebound for Kobe Banal. Oh, beautiful drive from Jomari Vista. That's the much-needed drive. Na hindi nila makuha kanina because they're putting the best defensive plays na ginagawa nitong United Tumasan Ballers. Nabasa na kasi as we take a look here, the beautiful move from Jomari Vista. Being strong, being confident, no hesitations and whatsoever. Finds the top of the rim, makes it a basket count for Wansasmuan. As we take a look here at our team standings. Tingnan natin dito ang team standings. If in any case, this United Tumasan Ballers, they're
going up dito, 5-4. So, angat sila ng... They will be on the number 4 spot dito sa bracket B kung manalo sila dito. And Wansasmuan, okay pa rin naman ang effort. Once they will go down 1-8 sa win-loss record nila dito sa Delta Cup.
If in any case, ito matalo ang Wansasmuan, they will tied with Candaba, Pampanga on the last spot. Tingnan natin dito. Last 45 seconds, 72 to 60. 12 ang kalamangan ng United Tumasan Ballers. Wansasmuan ball. Vista. Nakuha dito ni Maniti. Oh, nice kick out from Maniti to Zapanta.
Kudos pa rin sa mga players ng Wansasmuan. Pinakita nila na malaban pa rin sila kahit na sabihin mo na malaki yung kalamangan ng Tumasan Ballers.
13 seconds left. Wansasmuan, Jomari Vista. There is it. Eto na ba yun? At eto na nga yun, Direct Mike. 72 to 60 is our final score. United Tumasan Ballers able to get their second lucky win. Their lucky win of the day rather. Para matapos itong elimination round natin with a good bang. And of course, gusto nilang matapos itong elimination round with a win. Papasok sa ating playoffs na may magandang kumpiyansa. Masarap maglaro kapag galing sa panalo. Yan nga ang laging sinasabi ng mga coaches. 72 to 60, 12-point lead advantage for the side of United Tumasan Ballers. They dominantly win against Wansasmuan. 72 to 60 at ngayon kasama ko na nga ang ating best player of the game, of course, the unstoppable Kim Gomez of United Tumasan Ballers. Kim, first of all, congratulations. How are you feeling right now that you were able na makapasok dito sa ating playoffs with a win sa ating huling elimination round?
Masaya kami kasi yung pinaghirapan namin sa training nagbunga naman.
Now, Kim, ano ba yung mga, di ba kanina kasi lamang natambakan kayo ng 9 points na itong Wansasmuan. So ano yung nagpabalik ng momentum ninyo para lumamang naman kayo ng 12 points winning this game?
Sumunod lang sa sistema ni Coach. Depensa lang.
Now, Kim, I will give you the chance to greet all your family, friends, at sa lahat ng sumusuporta para sa United Tumasan Ballers.
Binapati ko po yung walang sawang suporta namin, yung mayor po namin, si Vice, tsaka po yung mga pamilya ko, yung mga tropa ko dyan sa amin, yung lolo ko, tsaka yung tito ko sa ibang bansa, si Tito Aren. Salamat sa suporta. Tsaka yung mga ka-team ko, yun lang po.
Once again, Kim, congratulations, and to the rest of the United Tumasan Ballers basketball team. Once again, that's Kim Gomez with 22 points, our best player of the game against dito sa Wansasmuan. 72 to 60 is our final score. United Tumasan Ballers dominantly win dito kontra sa Wansasmuan. Coming up next, Fernandino Kakayabika kontra Menalin All stars. For Direct Mike Danan, in behalf of Direct Nomar Santiago, Direct Billy De Leon, and Direct Boyet, and the rest of the hardworking men and women na nagtrabaho dito sa ating Delta Cup 2024, this has been Penelope Wilhelmina, and I'm saying that life is a better place to be when basketball came along.